How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another heavy metal diecast video, and don't forget, if you like what you see today, don't forget to give us one of those if you can be bothered to do that, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying some of the content we're putting out. And talking about content, today we have one here from Sky Guardians, which is Witty Wings, of course. It is an A-7A Corsair II, and this one is from VA-93, the Blue Blazers. They were a US Naval Attack Squadron, active from 1952 until 1986, of course, and they were known as the Blue Blazers until 1976, and then they would have a change of name to the Ravens from 1976 until their disbandment in 1986. And the A-7 Corsair II would be the last aircraft the squadron would fly, and this is an A version, as I've said, and I think there are around 199 of the A versions built, and this is in a limited edition as well. There's only 900 pieces. How about we get this box open and see what we've got hiding in here? Oh yeah, that does look very nice. Obviously it's got some sort of little certificate there too. Oh, looks like it's got some tiny instructions in there. How cool is that? And of course it does have a weapons packet on the side there, and that awesome looking Crusader 2 sitting in there, but you know, it is no good in the box, is it? What we'll do is we'll get this Blue Blazers Corsair out of the box and have a real good look at it. Alrighty, we've got this Corsair 2 out of its box. It's that's the instructions. Let's see if we can open these up. These massive instructions here. Yeah, those huge instructions, but if you look close enough, we all know how to put this shit together. So we'll surf that out of the way. We want to get to the aircraft, don't we? Who needs instructions? All right. It does have a little baggie, which does look to have a whole heap of gear bay doors. Ooh, this is going to be fun. And of course, the landing gear there. But we will grab this Corsair out of the blister packet, move that out of the way, and let's check out this bird. All right. This surprisingly does look really nice. This does come up awesome. Check out that tail. It's got some great details. The panel lines on the wing are nice. The paint application looks really good. Yeah, man, that looks awesome. Ha! Check out the shark's mouth. That looks absolutely insane. That is great. This was a second-hand purchase, so I'm not sure if the pilot figure comes standard already in there or if you're supposed to put that in. What we'll do is we'll have a look at this side of the aircraft. Check out that. That does look absolutely awesome. I love a good shark's mouth on an aircraft. It always looks really cool, definitely. It's got some great detail. The lines themselves are really nice. And as I said, the paint's really cool as well. It does come up fantastic. It's got just a minor engine detail, of course. That looks great. What we'll do is we'll turn it over and have a little look underneath, of course, and we'll check out some panel lines there. They don't stand out as much as the ones on the upper surfaces, but maybe because the paint's a little bit thicker. Who knows? Obviously, that's where all the landing gear is going to go, and of course the stores that will be going on this aircraft. We had that big blister packet. That is nice, but yes. All right, we will do the usual. We will kit this out with some ordnance and some landing gear options and come right back and have a look at it all completed. Alrighty, the ordnance that does come with it is your pair of sidewinders that go on, a pair of AGMs, and a pair of missiles there that will go on under your wings, of course. And of course, you also do get a pair of external fuel tanks, and they do have some little cool markings on these ones as well, which is pretty cool. All right, let's finish kitting this Corsair out. Alrighty, here's the Corsair setup for in-flight. I thought I'd take the easy option first because there's only the three little gear bay doors for in-flight, of course. And for gear down, I counted 8 gear bay door sections that you got to put in, plus 2 struts, as well as the landing gear. So we're going to have fun with that. So I figured we might as well do the easy bit first. So when we do come back with wheels down, it might be on fire. Who knows? But look, the ordnance actually went on pretty straightforward. It is fairly plain. Like all the ordnance is quite white. There's nothing too exciting about that. The only ordnance that does have a little bit of colorization is the tanks, of course. And look, it does set up very easy. I mean, these are really well kitted out. And that cockpit does open very easy too, as you can repeatedly see. It does have a little bit of detail in there. If you can see past my fat ass finger, it's pretty hard, but it does look really nice. And I reckon this does set up really cool and does look fantastic in flight. This does look really nice. It does set up beautifully. And of course, in Witty Wings fashion, if you want to have this in flight, of course, they tell you to get stuffed because you've got to go buy your own stand. They do not provide one. So if you want to chuck this in flight, you've got to provide your own stand because this does not come with one. So too bad, so sad. All right. Well, I can't put this down because there's no stand. So what we got to do is we got to chuck this in a gear down, of course. So we will go do that, and hopefully we will come back happy and not slightly insane. All right, back in a minute. All right, here we have this Witty Wings Corsair II all set up for gear down. Man, this was fantastic.
I can't lie!
No, it wasn't. I'm freaking lying. So this was another bullshit nightmare one. I tell you what, if you don't like people, buy one of these for them. This will keep them occupied for ages. It took me bloody ages to try and set this up, and those tiny little instructions had all the instructions of how to set this up, except for how to put all the gear bay doors and everything in. So I'm hoping I've done it at least sort of correctly, but oh my god, it was a pain in the ass. Absolute balls up. I've left the two struts off because I can't even get those freaking things in. That's bullshit. So yeah, so look, the actual model itself looks really nice. So buy a bloody stand and chuck this in wheels up. Have it in flight because it looks great in flight. Trying to set this up in gear down was just bullshit. Absolute pain in the ass. It is unfortunate, but that's, it's the truth. I'm not going to lie. Well, I did at the start, didn't I? But no, look, I mean, it's got the, swivel wheel and all that kind of crap, but, that little novelty. But I just really found it extremely difficult to set this up, and it doesn't, and it looks a little bit as well, a little bit squatty. It's not really, I don't think it'll hold the weight either. I haven't put this down yet. But I reckon in flight, though, this looks really cool. I like it in flight. It does look really nice, but in the gear down option, it is a bit of a letdown, which is a common experience sometimes with these particular builds, which is unfortunate. So what we'll do is we'll put this down and see how she sits. With any luck, see what happens. Well, sits there okay, I suppose. But we'll zoom in a fraction. I'll move this a little bit better. But yeah, this is it. Look, overall, the aircraft itself, nice. I like it. I like the livery. It looks really cool. And as I said, set it up for in-flight. You won't be disappointed. You'll like it. But if you want to have it gear down, it's really hard. It is really fiddly. Depending on your hand-eye coordination, the size of your goddamn, mitts, you'll have some issues. If you've got delicate little dainty fingers, it might be a little bit easier, but I do not. But yeah, so once again, this is by Witty Wings. It is a Sky Guardians one. It is the A-7A Corsair II from VA-93, the Blue Blazers. And as I said, yeah, it's okay in flight. Looks nice. Gear down, a little bit of a pain. But look, if you can work your way through the pain, you might be happy with that too. I'm just going on my experience, of course. It's all up to you guys to work this shit out for yourself as well. I'm just doing the videos to show you the pros and cons sort of and let you work it out by watching the vision. All right, guys, of course, thank you once again for watching the video. I really do appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoyed the content a little bit today. All right, you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers.